Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at the Buffy the Vampire Slayer collectible card game, The Wish theme deck for, I'm never going to pronounce this right, Anyanka and The Master. Now, much like the Buffy and Oz one, this has 56 cards in it and has one double-sided Anyanka and The Master Essence card, 10 exclusive cards themed for those two villains, and 10 other theme deck exclusive cards. There is not a rulebook in these decks. You had to go to BTVS.com to get the rulebook. I kind of or BTSV or yeah, BTVSCCG.com. My bad. I kind of doubt that website still functions, but there is no rulebook in here as it cruelly states on the back. So if you can't find this website that's still being there, it's BTVSCCG.com, which stands for Buffy the Vampire Slayer Collectible Card Game.com, obviously. I kind of doubt you'll be able to find one. It's going to be really difficult unless somebody printed it out and has a hard copy floating around the internet somewhere. As near as I could tell, there were a total of 3 theme decks, because there was Cordelia and Giles, Oz and Buffy, and this one of Anyanka and The Master. But there are 1 essence card, 3 rares, 21 fixed cards, 17 uncommon, and 14 uncommon cards. These are from 2002 and put out by Score Entertainment. So let's tear into this and see what we've got, huh? They had another set of these theme decks that came out. Forget what it was called though. So I can't really be specific on that. I can't pronounce it anyway. It began with a P. But I'm going to try and get a set of those so we can see what's in that too. Alright, they're individual, they're, stack wrapped, which I like so they don't get all screwed up in the box. Because there's a lot of room in the box for a rule book they didn't bother to include. So here we've got the essence card of The Master. Not the Doctor Who villain, some vampire guy. And Anyanka, or however you pronounce that name. I have no idea. I don't remember. I've seen the show, but I don't remember how to pronounce that. So, sorry, I'm sure I butchered it. And I'm sure I'll get some corrective mentions in the comment section. Alright, first we've got The Master. And then we've got Anyanka. Followed by The Wish Part 1. Which I believe The Wish was an episode, yeah, it says on the back flap here of the box. That Cordelia Chase wished that Buffy Summers had never come to Sunnydale. And this is a result of that wish. And then we've got The Wish Part 2. The symbol of Anyanka item. Blood and Crumpets action. I love this part, action. We've got a fast food event. A clarion call action. A tiny victory action. Hallway scene making skill. Eye of the Rat item. Trade talks skill. Expert on weird skill. Another expert on weird, and another expert on weird. Gives you +2 weirdness. Then we've got Babelitude, which gives you +2 charm. Yeah, I read that right. Babelitude. There's another one. Creep Factor. Another Creep Factor action. Another Creep Factor action. Then we've got the Harbingers. Oh, and here's Pat. Oh, and don't forget Ken, and Tucker Wells, and Zachary Kralik, and Hansel and Gretel show up just for fun. Spells, Curses, and Whammies the skill. Another Spells, Curses, and Whammies skill. Invulnerability the skill. Invulnerability the skill. Glove of Mahenyagan? I don't know. Faith's Knife. Faith's Knife. Driving like crazy action. Drive like crazy. Drive like crazy. Don't get killed. Big bang. Big bang. Done. Let's see what this one does. This is an interesting title. Anyanka only. Used during this same step or stage that your opponent has played an action card. This card copies that card effect's power. Ignore any talent requirements and any character-only text. Send to the crypt after use. That sounds interesting. The Help of the Merry Men. A Crazy Plan. Witch Pez Dispenser. Trademark. We've got a Start the Juicer challenge. A Bring Me My Amulet challenge. Slayer Fest 98 challenge. Return of the First challenge. Fairy Tales Are for Reals challenge. Actually, it's Fairy Tales for Real. Through the Demon Portal challenge. The Big Night challenge. Location Bizarro Blood Bottling Plant. A blood bottling plant. Blah, I can't say that. It's hard to say, but it's pretty cool if you're a vampire. Bizarro Streets of Sunnydale. Deserted Cabin. And everybody's least favorite location, Hell. So that's what's inside the Anyanka and the Master, the Wish theme deck for the Buffy the Vampire Slayer collectible card game. And my tongue's getting tied up on this, so I'm going to have to call it there. But that's what you can expect in here. There are some exclusive cards to this. Sadly, there's no rulebook. I'm incredibly aggravated by that, I'm not going to lie. That's a big drop on Score's part. Although, like I said previously in the other video, these cards are very nice, very sturdy and thick. But they are going to kind of get banged up if you play the game a lot, because you can't put them in a protector. Unless it's a clear one, if you can find those anymore, because being two-sided really hurts your ability to play. So that's what's inside this deck. Looks like it's pretty fun, pretty straightforward game, but without a rulebook, I don't know. So we're gonna have to wrap it there. Thanks for watching as always, and hopefully we'll see you next time on What's Inside.